Actually, if you're going pure storm strength, Tim, the strongest we've had.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't always mean it's the best we've had, but this one is going to be interesting. There's no doubt. It's got a lot working for it, and one of the things it's got is, well, some wind and a tremendous amount of snow across eastern New Mexico, if it all pans out right, and we will talk about what some of the factors are here that are going to lead to heavy snow, especially across the eastern half of the state. But we do have blizzard warnings across the Northeast coming up throughout the day tomorrow. Really what this means is this is the best combination of really gusty winds and really heavy snow, and that's why in these areas we could see near zero visibility at times. Other areas will see just as much snow, but you won't have the combination of winds, so you end up with a winter storm warning around areas like southeastern and east central sections of the state up through the east mountains and the northern mountains as well. West central sections also have a winter storm warning. Winter weather advisory for the Albuquerque metro area extending up through Sandoval and Rio Arriba counties. So it'll be interesting here, and we'll get into our snow amounts here in just one second. But watch those warnings, and if they change over to winter storm warnings for the Albuquerque metro area, you know things are ramping up a little bit more. As far as the moisture goes, out ahead of the storm right now, relatively warm stuff continues to push up from the south here in the form of rain, but we're already starting to see a little bit of a changeover in parts of Catron County, and we will see showers here into the metro area within the next couple of hours here. The question is, how long do we stay at rain or before we go over to snow? That's really going to be the key throughout the night for our snow amounts. We're also seeing storms across areas of southeastern New Mexico as well. Right now, temperatures still fairly mild, 40 degrees, east-northeast winds at 7 miles an hour. Across the north, we don't have a cold front yet, so temperatures still in the 30s across northeastern New Mexico. Down to the south, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Here is our storm right here, and most of the storms that we've had come through New Mexico over the past few weeks have weakened significantly as they cross the state. This one's not going to do that. This one is going to maintain its strength and actually strengthen as it slides on across here. And not only is the storm itself going to slide across, it's going to get some help. It's going to drag a cold front in to northeastern New Mexico as well, and eventually into central sections too. So overnight tonight, what we do is take the moisture up from the south and push it in toward the metro area. We're going to drop our temperatures down a bit, and we're going to be close here to snow tonight. If we end up with a mix, we probably won't accumulate a lot tonight, but if we end up at all snow, we will start to accumulate a little snow for tonight, and then tomorrow throughout the day, we take the cold air and bring it in from the northeast. That will change everything over at the very latest by tomorrow afternoon, so we'll see some more snow showers here. Now, we're not talking about huge snow amounts in the metro, but probably looking at the best chance we've had at significant snowfall, at least in the 1 to 4 inch range here across the metro area, where we could see our best accumulations later on tomorrow because we get better cold air in place. A wider look here showing exactly where this storm is going to favor across the state starts in western sections, which we're seeing right now as that moisture rides up ahead of the storm. Well, as the storm slides across tomorrow, we also bring that front in, and what we do is drag the moisture up along the east slopes and across eastern New Mexico. So some pretty intense snow will develop throughout the day tomorrow with very gusty winds. That's why the Northeast has those blizzard warnings. East central sections along I-40 will be a mess as well because of that combo of cold air, very low visibility, and very heavy snow. So we want to avoid areas like I-25 and I-40 tomorrow across the northeastern quadrant of the state here, because it is going to be a very rough go. As far as snow amounts go, now, some areas are just going to get hammered by this particular storm. Not going to be the Northwest, though. You guys are looking at very lean amounts of snow from this particular storm. Even over into Chama, fairly reasonable for you guys, 3 to 8 inches, 4 to 8 inches in Los Alamos, and Alamosa not going to be a factor. This is where things start getting interesting. Watch the east slopes of the northern mountains. The resorts around Angel Fire are going to see a better shot at some heavy snow. Eagle Nest up into Red River over a foot. The Ski Valley could see over a foot. Town of Taos, 5 to 10 inches. This area across the Northeast will be a mess coming up for tomorrow once we get that cold air in place. Around areas like Tucumcari, though, you could start off as a little bit of rain before going over to snow. Albuquerque will go 1 to 4. We could be on the high end of that. If things work out, we change over a little more quickly to snow. Watch that change over time. Anything before about 2 p.m., and we're going to do pretty well. Santa Fe 4 to 6, 6 to 12 San Diego and Manzanos, 6 to 10 out in Grants, not much in Gallup. Across the south, availability of cold air is tough, so you're going to have to go up into the mountains to mainly see accumulating snows there. Let's go region by region for you. Across southern Colorado, again, still showers possible for tomorrow, but you guys are just not the focus of most of the action. Same deal across the north and west. Gallup, Farmington, inch or two is possible. Grant's definitely looking at more. And as you get up around Dulce, you can see a little bit more as well. South and west, rain, snow mixes, and of course that heavy mountain snow over the Gila and watch Catron County up around Reserve. You guys will continue to rack up the snow too. 40 Roswell, rain tonight, 47 in Lovington and 36 in Clovis. Watch that rain snow line across eastern New Mexico. You guys will have a chance at some snow. Northeast, look out. Blizzard conditions and dangerous roads for tomorrow into early Tuesday. Same deal over the northern mountains. The farther east you go in those east-facing slopes will have the chance to get most of the snow. Down into the east mountains, going mostly cloudy skies, obviously. Any rain showers tonight will quickly change over to snow. And here in the metro area, watch the rain-snow mix. If we end up at snow fairly early in the day, that's a better chance to end up closer to 4 inches than closer to 1 inch. Let's check out the extended. A couple snow showers possible into early Tuesday.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Sports is next.